What's going on, guys? Nate Bauer back for another quick video for you guys. This is all about hook variations on the heavy bag. Now, clearly, if you don't have a heavy bag, use this video as a tutorial just to know what the variations are and work them shadow boxing with me right now even. Remember, if you want to see more workouts like this one, you can check out the channel for more tutorial style videos or just killer workouts working the heavy bag. What I want you to think about first of all is what the left hook does. The left hook can be used as a counter shot off of something, off a block. It can be off a setup. It can be a body shot, head shot. It can be thrown off a fake. It can be thrown to change direction. So there's a lot of ways to use the left hook or the lead hook. The difference is just how familiar are you with those variations. So let's go over some. Now, number one, if you're a true beginner, and I just went over this in my 30-minute fundamentals, heavy bag fundamentals video, which is now live on the channel, is you want to make sure you're having proper contact with the heavy bag when you're throwing it. So number one, if you're too far away from the bag and you keep slipping off it, or you're doing this one, or the heavy bag's rotating, then your position's off. Number one, just keep that in mind. The first variation for throwing the left hook is making contact to the side of the bag on an angle. And that's a variation because a lot of times when you throw it, you're just in front of it. You're just right here. But when you cut the angle down, it gives you a little better position into the side of the bag. So the number one is throwing that lead hook on an angle. On an angle, number one. So you gotta drive it on an angle, throw it, and let it rip. So again, if your opponent's coming in and you slip, boom, boom, head or body, you would come back out, hands up, slip, throwing that hook on the angle. Okay, so that's one, just throwing the left hook or the lead hook. Left hook for me, it would be right hook for a southpaw on an angle. The second variation is throwing it as a check hook. You see this often, again, Mayweather, Hatton, where you're stepping back and you're throwing the hook while changing position while your opponent's coming in. So if the heavy bag's coming in on you, you're throwing that check hook, a little spin off. Hatton flew into the ropes because Mayweather got out of the way, turned through the hook, made contact, and he fell into the ropes head first. Probably still has nightmares about that. So that's the check hook. Variation number two. Check hook. Very violent combination when you land that, but man, it feels good when you land the check hook. The other one is to throw it in tight, short. A short left hook is really dangerous because a lot of the times you can't really see it coming. So when you're in here, you're working inside, you see how quick it can release. It can happen really fast. So a lot of times, a lot of opponents can't see it. So that inside hook, it's also really, when it's short, you're putting more of your body into that because it's a little bit shorter and in tight. So when you're inside and you're working, you can work on short hooks, check hooks. Okay, angles, check hook, inside short, and you let them go. So those are all things you can put to work. Those are kind of the main ways to throw that lead hook, certain variations, but of course there's a million combinations you can throw working that hook as well. But those are three ones you should really start to put into your boxing repertoire. Throw that check hook, get used to it. Boom, turn it off, throw another combination. Throw that on an angle, set up so you can see the size of the bag, side of the bag. Work that. That's a great way to throw that combination. Also, inside short and sweet, fast, boom, connect. It's over, you get to go home or party on that Saturday night. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more short Nate Bauer Fitness clips like this one, or more short tutorials on the heavy bag, or anything boxing and strength and conditioning related, leave me a comment and I'll get it done for you. Help the channel. Not necessarily me, just the channel, so we can go to more of a global audience. Hit the sub button, the notifications bell, and I'll see you for the next video, workout, session, whatever it is, we'll be there. I'll see you soon.